waiting on the dumpster company to come, and they won't hardly stay with you nowadays. Used to, they'd stick a truck on you and they'd swap them out all day long, but I guess they've gotten so busy they can't really do that anymore. But I've still got some stuff I got to do here, so not a big deal. I cleared this lot yesterday. Got everything cleared and put in piles, waiting on a burn permit from the city. Unfortunately, we're within the city limits, right in the middle of our town, so we're kind of at the mercy of the fire chief. Sometimes they do good, and sometimes they make it a little hard to burn. So we'll see what happens. But right now we're just they're gonna build apartments on this lot. So all of this junk and root matter's got to go, because there's not going to be very much green area on this lot. It's going to be parking and apartments and stuff like that. So we're just going through right now and scraping up all the root matter, getting it, transferring it up to the road where when we go to haul this stuff out, it's up there next to the road where we can load these trucks. Don't have to get these trucks in here on this site. It should be a little easier that way. But yeah, everything's going good. We're getting everything cleaned up. You can see I got the house knocked down up there. Just trying to pick up, clean up a little bit, and we're taking off. Taking off Friday. We've got a golf tournament and stuff for the alumni where I played football in college. We're going to be playing football or playing golf, and got some dinners and stuff to go to for fundraisers and stuff. So it should be a fun weekend. We may go start on a sinkhole over in town. I think it's a sinkhole. It's either that or just a trash pit from new construction. So either way, I don't think we'll be here tomorrow. They acted like they couldn't get me another container until Friday, and I'm taking off Friday. So I don't know. It's just kind of one of them things. That's why it's nice to have multiple pieces of equipment. We've been blessed over the years to kind of buy stuff new, and then use it over the years and get it paid for, and then we end up needing to buy a new piece, and instead of trading that old one in, we keep it, because we've always got multiple things going on at once. So it's nice to be able to have your options. But yeah, guys, I've been on quite a bit of a hiatus. I'm very, very busy. I'm trying to get my house built, and I've got a ton of work on the books that I'm trying to get to and trying to get done. And I was on a couple of jobs that took about a month apiece, and I couldn't do any filming there. So YouTube's kind of been on the back burner, unfortunately. I mean, guys, really at the end of the day, I can't prioritize YouTube. Like, it's not, YouTube doesn't pay any of the bills. I mean, I don't make any money off YouTube. Like, when I was super active and getting the most views I've ever gotten. You know, I was making I don't know, a couple of $100 every couple of months maybe. So I mean, I wasn't doing it for the money, guys. I mean, the biggest thing is showing customers the work we do, gives them a insider kind of insight on you know, the quality work we do, how we go about our jobs, you know, how we start and how we finish. You know, there's a lot of really crooked contractors out and about nowadays, and everybody's getting burned. Seems like just about every job I go to now, most of the customers are really leery of what's going on and who's doing the job and how you run it. So they've dealt with some bad eggs, and you know, it's understandable. You know, a lot of times they're spending several $100,000 on these projects, and you know, you definitely want to put somebody in the driver's seat that you can trust to not screw you over and waste your money. So I get it. But anyway, I just thought I'd get on here, guys, and kind of tell you where I've been and what I've been doing and why I've been absent, and hopefully we can kind of get back in the groove of things. I got another video. I don't actually remember which job I filmed, but got it filmed and started editing some of it. I'm pretty limited on time nowadays, and it's hard finding the time to edit this kind of stuff. So I'm just having to take it a day at a time, guys. And right now what I'm doing is just transferring all this stuff up the hill. That way the dozer doesn't have to kill itself pushing it up the hill. I can get in one scoop. You know what? It'd take that dozer, you know, a couple pushes to get it up there. So it's a lot more efficient to do it this way. So, but yeah, I hope you guys have been good. I hate that I kind of disappeared on you, but life just got really busy, and I got on a couple projects, like I said, that I couldn't really film, and it's just one of them deals, guys. You gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta prioritize what pays the bills. So, but yeah, I'm gonna finish getting this stuff transferred up, and gosh, I don't know. That may be a wrap on today, because I'm fixing to be at a standstill. I don't have a dumpster, and don't have a burn permit. Don't have a dumpster, so I'm kind of dead in the water. But yeah, I'm gonna get this stuff cleaned up, guys, and I'll either catch you with a little more footage on this one, or we're gonna end this video here and probably pick it back up on, I'd say probably Monday. Today's Wednesday. They didn't think they could give me a container till Friday, and I'm not gonna be here Friday, so maybe I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the sinkhole project we're fixing to start. So anyway, but I'll catch you guys back on here in just a minute. All right, guys. I didn't get any footage yesterday. Meant to, but I just kind of forgot. But we've got a house to tear down. I got that one tore down over there. It's just all wood, so we're gonna burn it with our brush pile. But I'll set you guys up here on the machine, and let you watch me tear this house down. good morning, folks. I've got the containers loaded up this morning. Waiting on them to come back. Originally, the property owner wanted to leave a buffer. The guy we're working for here, he wanted to leave a buffer, which I don't really blame him. But he has since then decided that this looks like crap, which I agree. And so now I'm going to go down through here with the track hoe and attempt to clean all this out without hitting these houses. So yesterday's video, I don't even know that I ended yesterday's video. I am still trying to get back into the swing of YouTube stuff. So forgive me if I forget to end videos and they just abruptly end without me saying anything, because I'm probably sitting there editing said videos and realized that I didn't end them. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, guys. This is one of those days that's kind of gonna drag on. I'm actually glad I have something to do, because sitting around waiting on containers is no fun. And I'm glad. I'm kind of actually glad he showed up and was like, hey, you know, let's go ahead and tear this stuff out, you know. So works out good for me, gives me something to do. I don't got to sit around with my thumb in my butt. Just helps the day pass, which is nice. So that's good. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I've got going on today. I'm just going to be trying to clear these trees without tearing anything up. All of this stuff is kind of grown over the fence, so I'm going to be trying to not tear the fence out. Oh, there's the water department there. There's a 6-inch, what we think is a 6-inch main that is sitting right under these two big oak trees that we've got to tear out. So we're trying to get the best course of action for that. Guys, let me run up here and talk to this guy real quick, see what he's got to say. Because I think this is one of these mains that they can't turn off. So if we break it, we're in a lot of trouble. So let me get out and talk to him real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back. Sorry about that. That was the city. We're trying to get a game plan on how we're gonna get those big oak trees down. There's a 6-inch PVC main water line that runs right under that thing, that big old oak tree that we've got to get down, and it's shallow too, which is very odd. I figured they'd put 6-inch mains, you know, 3-4 foot in the ground. That guy told me that it's only about 2 foot to the top of that main. And that's no good. That's no good, man. So we're gonna try to figure that out. Just trying to pick through some of this damn junk. I'm gonna take and rake all of it out, get it cleaned up. My excavator is a little out of balance. This bucket was marginally too big for it without the thumb on it, and I put that extra, I think that thumb weighs 2,500 pounds, and I put that extra weight out there when I put that thumb on it, and now it's pretty heavy. So I'm gonna try to, I've got a buddy of mine that's got a big outfit in Nashville, and I'm gonna try to swap the 60-inch of equal value to this bucket and see if that'll help my weight issue. According to just some simple math, with the less, with the reduction in weight from just the bucket itself, and then the payload of the bucket, you're looking at 2,300 pounds difference in this 66-inch and a 60-inch. So I think that'll be a pretty substantial weight reduction, which will be good, because it's pretty tippy. Trying to keep from messing up these people's houses. Doing a pretty good job of it right now. Just got to kind of take this stuff and wallop her backwards. No big deal. But yeah, we're moving right along. Container just showed back up a minute ago, so I'm gonna finish cleaning this fence row out, and I'll go up there and start loading some more of that house out that I've tore down up there. Guys, this is it is truly a really great machine. It is so nimble. It's not balanced the greatest because I've got a lot of weight out there on the end of the stick. But guys, I'm telling you, it's impressive just how smooth. And I mean, it's the operator. It's all about how you run the machine. But to be a 45-ton machine, it's very smooth, very nimble. It's not sluggish. These next-gen cat excavators are very impressive. I mean, they really are. I can't begin to tell you just how. You guys can watch and see. You can see how, you know, just how nimble and swift this thing is. You know, and I'm not sitting level, and I'm not, you know, this is all rough, you know, rough virgin ground that's not been graded or nothing, you know. So it's impressive. It really, I've ran a lot of excavators. I've ran brand new ones, and I've ran 15,000 hour machines, and this one's about as fine as it gets. It's a really good machine. I'm very pleased with it. You guys really haven't got to see much of this thing in action, because we've had several jobs that we couldn't get any of our big equipment into. You know, it was jobs that we couldn't even get the trailer in there. You know, we had to do some finagling just to get our little stuff in there. You know, so I haven't put this thing to much work. It's been on a couple jobs, but I've loaded a bunch of dirt out at my farm. I probably loaded out 250, 300 loads of dirt at my farm. I used it to set my trusses for my house. That saved me about $3,000. Having to rent a crane, that's a bonus. So it's worked out. I've got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. I gotta go build a big pond for a guy, and do some other stuff. So got plenty of work for this big old gal, which is good. I mean, guys, it comes down to the end of the day. The 323 I have, it was the same difficulty level hauling it in somewhere as it was this machine. You know, we haul this machine with the same truck, same trailer. You know, so I just soon have a big machine. You know, we get a lot more work done, and it's a lot of fun running these big machines. This one especially, it's a great machine. I'm very, very happy with this machine. I have no quarrels with this thing. It's a dirt moving mamma jamma, and it's clear as good, and my thumb's not exactly right. This thumb is for a direct pin-on machine. Boy, that damn taproot is down in there. Well, I'll just bury you. That's how you want to be. So the thumb's a little bit out of line because it's made to pin directly onto the end of the stick. It's not long enough to have a coupler on it. So, but I mean, it works. I'm getting by with it. It's a good thumb. You know, I can grab a whole big old wad of stuff and pick it up and do, and it's just, if you'll see here, see how it hits the coupler there before the teeth touch? And I mean, that's a pretty easy fix. I can have these tines lengthened, and I won't ever have any issue out of it. I'll probably end up doing that this winter when I get some downtime, just so I can grab onto little individual things. be the best bet, in my opinion. These little scrubby trees are giving me a hard time here. They usually, there you go. You can usually wrap them around the teeth and they'll pop right out, but these are kind of giving me a fit. But they're building apartments right here, guys, and we're just trying to get everything cleaned up and looking good for them. Just trying to get all the junk out. Go ahead and try to, oh lordy. There it goes. All right, folks, I'm gonna set you up here on top of the cab. We're gonna try to get these big walnut trees down without killing the neighbors. Alright folks, that's a wrap for today. We're going to call it a weekend here. We're not going to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We've just got all kinds of stuff going on this weekend and got company coming in, and we're done for the week. Had a pretty good week. Started over here on Tuesday. Got this lot cleared, and I'm standing in the middle of what used to be a house. It's completely gone. We got to haul off, I don't know, there's probably 8 or 10 loads there over to our church. They're accepting just any kind of fill, trying to fill in a low spot. Here's the finished product for this, guys. I'm getting it ready for the builders to come in. I don't know if they're going to be doing any dirt work out here or not. They'll probably get us to do it if they do, but we got them a clean slate. I almost dug that manhole out of the ground. There's a big manhole, sewer manhole down there in the weeds, and I'm talking about, I don't know how I missed it. I mean, it's stuck 4 foot out of the ground, so that would have been bad. But got everything piled up right here. We're gonna get a burn permit next week and try to get this stuff going away. Got the equipment lined up there for the weekend, him to the fuel trailer in. This is pretty much an old wood house, so I think we're just gonna burn it. Whenever we start burning, got our metal to haul off. I got that whole, if you guys remember this morning, that whole thing was covered in trees and everything. I got all those down and cleaned up, put on the pile, and yeah, so that's a wrap on this one, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna try to get some of these videos edited out this weekend, and maybe you guys can start watching some of them. So anyway, y'all stay tuned. I've got 2 or 3 episodes coming out. Just got to get them edited and sent out. So appreciate everybody watching. We'll catch you guys on the next one.